on-leader class Megatron from ENERGON. He is a futuristic jet, kind of like a Star Trek or Star Wars kind of jet. Looks like something you'd find in either one of those. It looks kind of cool. Like I said, it does have these long, and I do mean long, landing gear. You can see all the kibble under there as well. I believe that's why they made them so long. And this one apparently it seems to be a little loose on my copy, I noticed. Because that little hinge seems to snap off sometimes and is a little looser in the front and the back. Yeah, in this mode he does have the hyper mode, which it should have a tank, which I have it, but it's stored away. But you pull on this little lever and it opens up the wing. So do that on the other side. Pull on this, and that opens up the wing. And it doesn't look so terribly bad. It looks like, kind of gives it that kind of jet engine kind of feel. So it's really kind of neat. I'm going to close this back up. Now, the transformation of him is fairly easy. Actually, it's very easy. So, I guess I'll show this on camera, but you simply detach the wings from this part of the jet. You then want to spin the entire wing assembly 180 degrees. Come near the bottom, go in and flip up the landing gear. Like so. And the next part is to just simply come to the bottom. We're going to slide this section up. Here it just slides up and you can see it pops out of speed, which I'm just going to do manually. It's going off camera, sorry if it's going off. Sorry if it's going off. Yeah, this foot seems to get a little tight, so once that's done, you come here. So I'm having to do this with one hand. But you're going to come here to the other side. Simply slide and do the same thing, and then pull these down, which are a pain in the butt. Sorry if I go off camera. There's a lot of ratcheted joints on this guy, so it's a little tight. And once you get him standing, like so, yeah, he has his legs transformed. You then want to come here to the top, and we're going to flip back to the nose cone. Show you this right here. You fold this down like so, and this is the next little part, and that is pulling out the arms, which you can see has a bit of automorph in it. Zoom in real quick here. Just kind of pull the arm out, and it will, in fact, lock. So, like so, and then you are going to last but not least pull back the head and put the horns. And there he is in robot mode. Now, if I were not impressed with the vehicle mode, I really love this robot mode. It looks great, and it really does turn out very much like G1 Galvatron, because if you look up in his face, you can see he has a little crown. See if I can get my camera to focus. Yeah, it's not going to want to. But yeah, so there's that, and he's got a fairly good amount of articulation. He's articulated at the shoulder, going ratcheted joints, and then a heavy-duty ratcheted joint at the elbow, or you know, the older style ratchets that a lot of G1 figures have and such. You know, the older style ratchets where you have that little divot, and that just has a little spring inside of it. But there's that. Head goes all the way around. I'm not going to do it on camera, but actually, yeah, it goes all the way around. Hips. I'm going to have to lay him down for a second. Sorry, guys, but lay him down. His hips do go forward, like that. And there's a knee joint, which is very nice. So, And the knee joints and the hip and going out in the hips are very sturdy. I mean, this thing in general is very stable. First of all, it's got massive lower legs. Second of all, the fact that the ratchets are so tight in these two areas, it really helps support him. So there's that. And it's really up to you whether you like it or not. It's a nice representation of Galvatron. It really is. And just to get a real quick size comparison. So hold on. So there he is next to the Supreme Class Cybertron Primus. And obviously he's shorter. The only version of Megatron that's almost as big as this dude would have is Masterpiece Megatron. That thing is a pain in the @ symbol, and the @$2 symbols. So there's that. But overall, if you're looking for a version of Megatron, go with him. Or especially if you're a Galvatron fan, because this thing looks a lot like G1 Galvatron. There is a repaint of him that looks like G1 Galvatron. It's purple and red, which is kind of neat. But there you have it. Transformers Energon Leader Class Megatron. And this is Jacobus Prime.